All right,
And
we're back.
hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, for the ASM Tourney 2025, we have Homer of Steel versus Kelvin. It's going to be a great one. The sub 120 winners finals. Well, we can see their PBs, their leaderboard positions, and their last PB dates up on the screen. And it's 200 FPS versus 200 FPS, obviously. Both runners are ready. We can go ahead and swap scenes and get this matchup started. I'm also here with Aqua. Aqua, would you like to do the countdown?
Yep. All right. Both runners ready.
Yep. Let me pull a
Ready
mute chat.
whenever. All right.
Yeah, Homer
So the race will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, they sped around even leaving the voice call. That was quick.
I wouldn't want to listen to me either.
Oh, for 120? No. Sub 120?
Yeah, apologies if there are any slight issues with the restream. This was a very pieced together setup. I knew I was doing this about 10 minutes ago. Homer still missed the first box, which is a little unfortunate.
The insane thing is, I've seen runners miss a lot of boxes in Homer 1 and still get sub 120s.
Yeah,
So,
hardly. It's not like the butterfly effect. I hardly think missing a box in Homer 1's contributing to a not getting sub 120.
no, not at all. Not at this level.
You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
suppose, just all in all, this is a hype day. It's a hype set of race to watch because it is number 1 versus number 2. This is the hotly contested, very kind of... it's been a hard one to kind of depict for both runners because basically Homerofsteel reigning supreme at all turns. Sorry to say, but at the end of the day, it's just how it's worked, like history-wise.
Yeah, even Kelvin himself, I remember back when he was like fresh off of the PB, I asked him in chat, how does he feel about like possibly going for a world record? And even at the time, he said Homer of Steel was just on another level compared to him, which is crazy, but it's true. You look at the leaderboard, the timing is.
Yeah, Kelvin would have to improve by 1 minute and 5 seconds to take the record, and at that sort of level, the minute barriers are kind of crazy. So
Yeah, it's a rough hill to climb. I'm very curious to see who will dethrone Homer of Steel if we get to that point.
yeah, it does feel like well, I think the perfect term for it is undisputed.
Yeah.
It's hard to find anybody who's really contending, but it's mostly just Homerofsteel pushing themselves further and further to go like deeper and deeper and see just how far you can push it.
Yeah, it is insane the things I've seen Homer of Steel do. He had the match against Liquid where he failed, I think, off his space and then had a really bad hellfish and still clawed his way back at the very end.
I suppose in terms of like recent form, I'm fairly sure Homerofsteel has still been grinding.
Yeah, he's been on the IL grind.
I think Calvin's been a little bit in and out, not been too grinding a little bit, but I think he's been on some travels lately. So
Yeah, fun fact, Kelvin went to California recently, did, as mentioned, have In-N-Out, and did enjoy the place. He said it was definitely worth the money.
fair, sounds cool.
Very cool indeed.
Also, nice to see the runner's gameplay is pretty much synced up entirely. This is always good fun. Oh, the bus is feral.
Oh no.
Like a rabid dog.
Kelvin, California. Hell yeah. Did talk to him briefly about how California was, and we mainly just talked about food.
And then you said some absolutely insane thing that sounded like you just made it up.
Double animal. I sent him the picture of double animal style. It is a true thing. People can ask other fellow Californian runner Meebach, or you know,
Sounds
it's
like
actually
you'd be put on a list for even suggesting
no. It's great. No calm ban for that one.
it.
It's just a local delicacy.
Could still happen. All right, Homerofsteel getting the put. So there's Kelvin. Okay, looking quite succinct. Just needs one more hit and just one butt pound. Boom. So once again, very tight knit, very snug, like an old T-shirt you haven't worn in 3 years. Just a little snug.
I think Kelvin won't be too happy with that at this level, but I mean, he can bounce back.
It's always going to be fun to watch the higher level runners, because you do kind of, when you watch the higher level runners, you start to realize how little about this game you actually understand. Because
It's so great.
it's a whole other level. Like the top 5 easily. Like I think it's top 7 now. Basically, all the sub 120 runners are elites and kind of operate on a whole other level to the rest of us.
Yeah, I remember even having a conversation with Blue Badge. We'll get to it when we get to Lisa. I'll point it out, but I noticed Homerofsteel in his PB, if you watch 3-1, he takes the tightest angles, gets off the ramp at the shortest possible time, and he does stuff like that throughout the whole run, which really does add up a lot of time save.
Yeah, it's just those extra optimizations that really just add up through time. Bad start.
Yeah, and there we go from Calvin.
Yeah.
Saying bad start.
Good start.
Homerofsteel saying good start. Oh.
The mind games.
Oh.
The mind games have started.
Sexy when you're paranoid.
Something I appreciate about Homerofsteel is his
Not afraid of shit
his sort
talking.
of no, not at all. He's actually a pretty funny person if you get to know him.
Blazing.
He's very French though, I must admit.
Whatever your perception of French will dictate how you respond to that.
I think people will get what I mean.
I mean, it would certainly be a romantic story if Calvin was able to finally put down the Frenchman.
I mean, your country has quite the history. Well, I guess if you consider yourself Welsh.
Not sure where you're going with that. I'm not picking it up.
No. I meant in the game, guys.
I can just feel my hand hovering over the mute button. One thing that is also quite fun about watching high runners is they don't spend nearly as much time in Homer 1.
Yeah, it is great. They're out of here basically as fast as you can get.
I need your help. My car is sleeping.
It's great.
And pretty much mirroring as well. Like even coins wise, I think Kelvin has like 10 more coins, but like other than that, it's pretty succinct.
Calvin did the micro optimization there of getting that extra tree for the singular coin.
We love it. I mean,
It's
so
great
one
for
of
the
the
coin
thing
route.
where if you do it early enough and you do it sustained throughout the run, it can easily negate a box or two that you would need otherwise. So
Yeah, and I think, was it Kelvin that missed the box? Or was it Homer?
no, it was Homerofsteel.
Okay.
I mean, you probably got the box in SMRT anyways, but
Learn to drive, dumbass.
Yeah, fair enough.
So embarrassed.
Looks harder than it is.
going to the door so it cuts out the panning. And yet, Homerofsteel is looking to
In your face.
really. Let me just slowly set this up. Don't mind the things at the bottom of the screen. Don't mind him.
As soon as I'm done scratching
Aqua
my
working
nose,
double
I'll
duties here on both comms and restream.
Yeah, it's not. No, I'm not the best at either role. But
I sure hope Kelvin did not get a 1 hour Homer 1 exit. 1:11:29 Homer 1.
yeah. Calvin singing a song with his horn. Alright, so Homerofsteel getting a 10:25 Homer 1. And Calvin getting a 10. Looking to be like a 10:40.
and good looking. Why, you
Free type
10:40. Yeah, that's a 9. There we go. We're
There
back.
we go. The Homer 1
Yeah,
exits.
We made it, guys. Wait, no, why am I doing that? I actually have the other audio.
Afraid not.
It's been a while since I've done a restream.
Off for Bart. It's time for some road rage. Bart
The
Simpson.
sad economy when we have to
Oh my.
go out for the last 10 minutes asking for restream.
Batman knows all.
Yep.
Whoa, wicked. How about a hard one next time? Too late.
But
Yeah, for America's bad boy.
Part 1 now.
This is too cool.
We like Part 1. Part 1's a good mission. Well, good mission, good level. I'm lying to you.
No problemo.
I'm lying.
Dust eaters. I gotta work off my gun.
Sorry.
Unless your name is Eventual.
That is true.
No biggie. Whoa, that $1.
We're also performing
Wondering-
double duty.
Safe and sound.
Yeah, double duty is crazy.
Wouldn't be the first
Much
time, wouldn't be the last.
Nobody's been here before. I'll never lose these love handles.
Or maybe it will be, fingers crossed.
Been here before. Bingo.
Rage.
So yeah, there aren't. I mean, we are rapidly approaching the finals. I mean, the lower bracket finals just took place. Gwen versus Critch. Critch became our lower bracket champion, running the gauntlet.
Out of my way, man.
And this is not the finals. This is the way I understand it. And now this could be wrong. So let's just preempt that, Billy.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
This is the match between the winners within the sub 120 group. And obviously, we're still yet to see who goes through the lower bracket of the sub 120 runners group. And obviously, whoever wins that will go to the grand finals.
You got it.
And I could just be making this up, so who knows? Someone fact check me, and then I'll just erase that this happened.
Yeah, I totally rule.
We'll get a fact check eventually on that. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, we're just making stuff up.
Otherwise, we are just monkeys on typewriters.
It's true.
At some point, we'll say something smart.
Right, that was so
You would think I, as a newly brought in event organizer, would know
True.
this, but I was brought in after the ASM tournament was announced.
Well, we type the works of Shakespeare.
I gotta play
Ah,
Bart Simpson at your
Shakespeare's washed.
Yeah, Blue Badge loves Shakespeare.
Okay, gonna
Need
get to
some-
see Dirt Jump. Still has a good amount of advantage ahead. Succeeds.
Oh my
Slaps him
gosh.
back down.
Some road rage. Bart Simpson.
Wow,
Black Van takes one right to the chin.
that is incredible. Calvin also getting it.
I mean,
Much
Calvin's
nicer.
like a picture perfect one.
Yeah, that one was chef's kiss. We're stealing the wine-colored car, sports car
Exactly.
here. Fitting considering his nationality.
True.
Let's roll. Eat ass.
I don't think he drinks though,
I
which
can't
is
imagine so.
Awesome.
no.
Drinks the tears of everybody he's beaten in the game.
Yeah.
Hey, sprint.
I might be just chatting on that one, but I feel like I've heard him say he doesn't
Harbor next time.
drink anything, so.
Hey, Snake.
Not even water.
Hey, slower traffic to the right.
No, not even water. No hydration.
Oh,
It takes too much time. Too much time
Yeah.
loss.
Way, wannabe.
true.
Calvin kicking Snake.
Oh, hello.
Homerofsteel getting the jump down there.
Look, hydration is important.
It is. As you said that, I took a sip of water.
Charlie horse.
Fantastic.
Charlie horse. Woo, nice one.
I'm gonna do the exact same.
Remember, stay hydrated, especially if you're a commentator. Helps with the throat
Yep.
not to get dry.
There's always a good time to wet my whistle.
Wet my whistle just sounds like a euphemism. All right.
Right. Just have to wet your whistle.
I'm pretty sure that's like a rap song. Song is like that.
Runners pretty much neck and neck. Well, I say neck and neck. Obviously, Calvin's like marginally behind, but probably what, like
Whee! Move it or lose it.
10, 12. I say that we also have a discrepancy with the timer as well, so
Yeah, around 12.
not entirely a perfect method.
Actually a bit less than that, I think.
But I mean, this race is all going to be about small margins. So many of these upper bracket or the sub 120 group matches have been kind of decided by, you know, some messing up one strat and a homer two, or like, because the skill floor is so high, whilst you know the ceiling is still it's even higher. So it's about consistency really, and you know, with the runners with such good times, a lot of the consistency is kind of drilled in, but they are just built different.
They do be built different.
I think that they were built in a different factory to us.
I don't even think I was built in a factory. I think I just sort of spawned.
You did get a dodgy liver.
It is true.
Oh.
Oh
Calvin's
no.
been
Oh, this is really
followed.
bad.
You could understand why you would have just opted to go back, because it was so tight. It was so close to being fully escaped. But you know, it is time loss. But at least you managed to not take as much time to finish it.
No problemo.
Because, you know, Apu Escape can be a very early decider of a major time loss, but probably only losing, what, like 5 to 10 seconds? Which will be a big difference in this, like, race, but in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and then Calvin's mental as well, probably. At least for the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, definitely just minor things that you feel like out of your control. Things that you don't feel like you actually can contribute to will tilt you infinitely more than otherwise.
Whoa, got him.
But as is playing the speed game they call the Simpsons game, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of funny things that happen in this game.
Some are unexplainable.
I don't remember this being here before.
We had some happen last race with the traffic.
Yes, very true. For me, a first time,
Memory card. Alright.
just wonderful traffic car spawn to ruin office space.
I know there's a Clifford's clip where he starts off the run.
Man.
Wow, barely clearing that construction jump.
A very tight window, but
Yeah,
there
very
was
tight
still
indeed.
there was still enough of a gap to break his way in. Oh, traffic.
Woo, nice one. Gimme.
That was a run Cliff did where in the tutorial mission a car just like rammed right in front of him.
Hello,
Yeah.
drivers. Got a little situation
Oh,
here.
no wasp.
Welcome.
Safe and sound.
Yeah, just bleeding like minor bits of time. Is Calvin.
Here's your last. You got it.
Definitely won't be
Hit the tag.
too happy with how it's gone so far. But with runners of this ilk, it's just the, you know, even these small things that may be marginal to us will actually make a difference with how kind of optimized the runs are.
Yeah. Calvin, like Homerofsteel, like these top runners, like 3 seconds of time loss is like huge for them. It's crazy.
So both runners in sellouts now. Both going to be going for the minimal like hits. No guiding them into objects.
Oh, that was so
It's
cool.
all full frontal face throttle. Hello, everything's lagging. Hello, are we good? Uh-oh.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's alright, we're just refreshing. We might get an ad.
Perhaps. Beans on toast. Nice.
Alright, and I'm on Calvin's. But
Laws of physics.
we are back.
Cost $900.
625 for Homerofsteel. I don't know if he personally will be happy with that, but Cheerio says, I blame Homer 1 for this.
Alright, we back.
Yeah,
Okay, so unfortunately, you
Calvin had a
missed out
much stronger
on the most
sellouts.
exciting part of sellouts.
True. Homerofsteel with a 200. Doesn't even need to go for it, but does. Cutscene skip.
Let's just another ad.
It happens sometimes.
Think the Hollow Twitch is having a mare? Okay.
I think you could have avoided that.
Let me see.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure my comms dropped as well.
My Twitch is okay.
Oh god,
I also live in the home.
I haven't even done the race endings. Oh, well, that's just didn't happen. Never did them in the first place.
It's okay. They can guesstimate the time.
Never did them anyways. Oh,
I need
jeez.
speed. More speed.
Come on, Twitch. Why are you panicking now? To be fair, I am also dropping
say-
frames, so
Yeah.
well, if
This is where I
anybody
come
wants
in.
to, if anybody wants to set up restreaming to take it off my plate,
Lisa
Um,
Simpson at your service.
that is doable.
Can you please pick me up?
I told myself I would try to learn it after the ASM tournament.
Soap, Millhop.
I assume it's just a OBS overlay with a bunch
Yeah,
of toggleable
it's not too
options.
complicated. There's some like minor tweaks I've made to mine personally, but
Don't question the value of the second.
the only thing I would like to have alternatively, yes, I'd like to have like a Google sheet with everybody's like stats.
Oh yeah, that'd be
So
nice.
when restreaming, you don't need to fish them all. Okay, so we're still getting the hit and run so we can get the hop car to destroy a box on the beach.
I hope these are recyclable.
Oh, doesn't. There we are.
Yeah, usually comes in later there. What about the jump?
Okay, the frames are back. We're all good.
We're so back.
I hope these are recyclable. Great. More liberal guilt.
3-1 was the mission I was talking about, where I like look at the time saves Homerofsteel has over other runners.
Oh yeah, just the minor optimizations, but we didn't get to see that.
You'd better hurry. Last time I left this
Yeah.
store, hoodlums put pornography in the Vital magazine.
Hello, Springfield.
Kelvin also getting hit and run.
And very clean bonfire. It's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, I hardly imagine the routes are particularly.
Oh wow,
different.
Kelvin missed it. I think he did it either too early or he hit a trash bin instead of the bench. I wasn't paying too much attention, but
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd hard to imagine there's too much deviation from the routes, as in the routes are top level. But you may see some stuff that some runners may be more comfortable with, and some stuff that other runners may be less favourable at.
Professor. Oh yeah, I got my mojo.
Found Homerofsteel like a
I
week
found-
ago. Yeah, I'm watching players maybe dust off my old Xbox Crystal. Is that the see-through one?
Grandpa.
that guy Joe UK.
The true
A new
Xbox
rival.
historian.
Yeah.
I'm on a
Right, Homerofsteel getting the sports car. Be interesting to see if he still tries to get over. No, just the respawn strat. Oh, didn't do it. Right. Oh, no, yeah, it did. Never mind. Because there's difference where some will. Well, when you do that, you avoid the black screen, but I don't know how that works.
Let's just do this thing. Kid power!
Oh, spaghetti ooze.
What's that for? Both getting a sports car. And Kelvin makes it over. Doesn't get a wasp.
Oh my gosh, I looked over because my restream wasn't working for a sec, so I pulled up their streams. Homerofsteel typed at 7, which I think was in Homer 1, into Kelvin's chat saying, I guess that's a skill issue. Also, yeah, what the?
Oh. Oh, he misses it on the second time of asking. This is time
Wow.
loss. Because
He did
once
this in the liquid
makes
race
it
as well.
Once he makes it through the arm, you expect, oh, he'll just drive into a wall and hit himself. Wrong. Wrong.
Smell that fresh air. It's
Yeah, so good recovery, but some
in this town.
time loss that Kelvin is probably going to eat up.
Excuse me.
One thing that's kind of fun about Lisa is, especially with these sorts of runners, I see to a much higher degree with these sorts of runners, where a lot of them do genuinely. People will say Lisa's not very RNG heavy, but then you get to the higher level, and then people go, "We hate Lisa." Like traffic, awkward spawns. Like, look at this. Homerofsteel is caught on a traffic car and a bench. But he had a very generous spawn here, so it should be fine, but he won't be able to manipulate him.
Clancy goes up. Thank goodness for seatbelts.
So just has to hope and
Think-
pray. Wow.
Kelvin is also. Yeah, wow. Not even a horn manip.
But yeah,
Oh.
I especially remember Kelvin kind of lamenting how an RNG heavy Lisa can be and how minor things can lead to big time loss.
Wow. Just more. And. Yay, I won!
gonna be harder to. It's gonna be harder to. Oh, uh oh, ramped over. Just doesn't drop it early.
Wow.
Oh, and all the way across. See, yeah, that's a
It's a
tilter.
camera flick. Yeah. Kelvin showing off the camera flicking.
Exactly.
Love to see that. I mean, you hate to see it, but you know, as a fellow camera swapper myself.
Yeah, so Kelvin would have been feasting up. Hey, it's time to get some good time save on Homerofsteel. Denied. Denied by a annoying slithery sleuthing where Snake just jumped over him. No freebie. Didn't even really go for it.
Yeah, the bandit just got away. I guess he is Snake, so he is a bit slithery.
Misses
Oh,
the
he
box
pulled
as
in a
well.
ventral.
Yeah.
Oh,
He didn't get the box, but we did mention it.
just tragic.
Now we get to see more of the same. Now we get to see Homerofsteel go for the Malibu phone booth limo.
And he missed a fish too. Oh, Kelvin. Had to
It's
drive back to get the 11th.
Super Speedy guides him in. That is looking. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay, just double tap it. All right. The zombie land approach.
The zombie line approach. Nice reference.
And boat jump. Homerofsteel historically despises boat jump, but not today. Will not spit on it today. That we know about. So, Homerofsteel exiting with a high 31. Still not going to put them on the screen.
I don't blame you.
But Kelvin, if he can just get a very clean... There, oh, okay. Kelvin gets phone booth limo first time. Homerofsteel fails for 1.
Wow.
Then, my eyes... Oh, wow, okay.
Going for it again. Doesn't get the wasp. He's doing this part in reverse. Gonna reset here.
And even then, so Kelvin not getting boat jump first time of asking. I mean, to me, I see Kelvin as one of the people who really did figure out boat jump and kind of added some small like micro adjustments that kind of makes it a lot more consistent. And obviously, you don't need them if your name is Kane California.
No, I just 60 boat jump go burr. You know.
Now we're expecting to see both runners go for the relatively new donut truck strat. Kind of a very fun but weird strategy.
I don't remember who found this strat, but I know Kelvin was one of the first people that really got it down.
Yeah, I was very early adopter of it. But it can also be quite finicky. I mean, most people who dislike donut truck strat can kind of complain about it being like a bit too traffic heavy. But this obviously just cuts it out completely and means you get to line up early in mate very quickly, but that is very, very well done. I think it'll be interesting
Make
to
it
see.
look so easy.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if these kind of minor, if these little minor bits of time loss will actually come back to bite him, because, you know, Calvin's still putting up a pretty strong account for himself.
Yeah, being tied with the I mean, at this point, he's the second favorite, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Does have second place on the leaderboard. Believe still tied. I don't think we've seen a proper Kelvin grind in ASM for a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I think his previous PB is what, last December?
Sexy mommy needs a ride.
Yeah, it's been
You'd be surprised.
almost a year.
I mean, it was a wild time for PBs as well, because we had the sub 130 race, which I'm not mentioning for any particular reason other than the fact that I did it. But you know, we had a lot of PBs. We had, you know, multiple sub 130s after a fairly uneventful sub 130 kind of race. Well, like it was a good time between when we'd had more people going for it. But yeah, it was definitely a lot of PB. Kelvin getting spun out here. It should be fine, but it's kind of gonna lead him a little bit astray. Isn't gonna be able to really going for the phone booth to get ESS and a Malby Stacy, but Malby very tight here. Okay, not to worry.
Oh my goodness, that was so fast. Everyone better stay out of my way.
Oh no, I got 5 hound dogs in here. We need them ketchup packets.
Is your stream still fine, by the way?
Yeah, my restream's still okay.
Okay.
That's some dips, but it's fine. I understand what's going on. That's all that I need.
Do you really?
Yeah. I can picture everything being put together out of a few frames. Ketchup packets, that's what's going on.
We do ketchup packets. What? Bit of yawn in there.
Hilbert loves this mission.
True. Some say this mission was inspired by him. Oh, Homerofsteel just knocking the edge, ruining all the momentum, having to do the slow way. But no Wheel of Fortune, and just about scrapes to get the back hit. So once again,
Oh, it doesn't make the jump.
minor time. Minor time save for Kelvin to get, edging the runners
Feel like-
ever so much closer.
It just seems like every time Homerofsteel has had one of these small moments, like immediately after Kelvin has some minor mistake of himself,
Yeah, and
like not
Kelvin
getting that boost.
Yeah.
I mean, I called it when it happened.
Yeah, it's kind of the. It's a very hard one to tackle. Because you go, oh, it's the reprieve. It's, you know, oh, it's time to come up for air. Oh, there's not as much air as I thought. Oh, slipping over. Hello. That works somehow.
Wow. No, Homerofsteel does not allow you to breathe. You have to fight for your breath.
And it's like all the kind of silly but alarming anecdotes where people are like, oh, how did you learn to swim? And they just go, oh, yeah, my dad just threw me in the pool. What? Yeah, he just threw me in the deep end. I just had to learn to swim. Sorry.
I'll do my best. I am so embarrassed.
Oh no. Just realised that Calvin has his chat on screen. It says Horsa
Does he?
Simpson.
Let's do this.
Ain't no
Honestly,
way.
that face. Nobody tell him. Nobody. Maybe somebody go in the chat and say high speed Simpsons. With
Wait, so
little
you're
smiley
telling
face.
you're telling me his Homerofsteel's BM was on the screen and we just didn't see it?
It was.
Some gentlemen are famous for their ability to drive
Sharp as a bull.
Sorry,
They're saying that 4-3 boost is one of the hardest tricks in the run. I
Yeah,
do not disagree.
It's very finicky. Just a fine margin, really. Even just being slightly off means you just lose your boost and you have to go back anyways.
Please don't sue us again. Polygons.
We're still getting all of the pills.
Yeah, we do love bills here.
Yeah, I love my pills. I'd be dead without them.
Shame. I hope Bart gets blamed for that.
Mine give me emotion.
Hooray, hooray.
Hooray! Yippee!
At the ninth grade level. And I thought I was a slow driver. Time for some fun.
So we get to avoid the sad fate of a sellouts, of a two cycle rather. Excuse me. Something that you can somewhat preempt, but sometimes it does just come down to some unfortunate timing.
Rage building.
He spawned inside the car.
Maybe these ones.
Somebody said redstone in Kelvin's chat. I agree. We'll see if Homerofsteel types in Kelvin's chat during crop circles here.
Circles.
I mean, with you know, with redstone, it does get the pistons firing on all cylinders, and that's how hard Kelvin needs to go in order to live up to Homerofsteel in this race.
Homerofsteel saying, "Is it too late to reset the run? I don't like it." I feel like
Yes.
Kelvin might agree.
Yes, it is.
Well, as I recall, it was sort of a contest kind of thing.
Kelvin saying this game flippin' sucks, man, but he didn't say flippin'.
What the flip?
What the
Can't
flip?
believe I'm gonna have to do a sensor bar on Speed Simpsons.
I think it was at the quickie. That's it.
Kelvin saying, "I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. Lol. Nothing is going my way."
Yeah, it's just it's just unfortunate. A lot of
Homerofsteel saying
unfortunate
same.
things.
Kelvin saying, "Very hard to focus."
There's just some little minor things that are just really getting in the way.
I need more step aerobics class.
But we're
Yeah.
about halfway through.
Very minor things like Homerofsteel starting up a very minor mission. The Cola Wars. Going to be restarting the mission outside of the Simpsons household. We'll be going. Will he get the gag? Does get the gag! Goes for the first cola at the tree house. Goes to the tree to get the tree cola. Going to get the wasp to get all of these coins as well. Going up the bush strap bush to get the bush strap bush cola. Going to the playground to get this cola. Going to the seesaw to get that cola. Walks on air to it. Go ahead and gets the cola at the tree branch. Walking across here to get this cola at the ledge. We'll drop down. Go across the street to get the stop sign cola. We'll go to the Quickie Mart sign to get the Quickie Mart sign cola. Going to the crates on the Duff truck to get that cola. We'll jump on top of the Duff truck, gets this cola, the Quickie Mart roof colas. And we'll get these two colas on the vent shaft. And we'll jump to the gasoline station. We'll get these colas over here. We'll get the box as well as the wasp. Going to be collecting all of these coins. Does collect them all 2/3 of the way there. Does not get the jacket because it's slow. Struggles to get up here, but does get the Lard Lad Crotch Cola. Going to get this cola, drops down to get this half wall cola, the half wall dumpster cola, the Krusty Burger cola coming right up. The fire truck cola jumping over this half wall to get the parking lot cola, the tree half wall dumpster cola, and the 30th out of 30 cola. Mission complete for Homer of Steel.
A poo. Everyone better
I need to hydrate.
Marge Simpson.
That is a lot of words coming out your mouth.
Goodness. Is this going to affect
A
my
lot of colas.
True.
My bad.
Alright, Homerofsteel getting the first initial hit on the first cola truck.
Cola bottlers and distributors.
Can be very finicky at times, but
Oh, that looks.
I mean, a good cola trucks is just something to be appreciated and loved. At the end of the day, it's I'd argue that cola trucks is one of the hardest earlier game missions to actually get down to a level where you aren't consistently losing time when you're like an earlier runner. And Calvin doesn't
Yeah.
get it, so he's gonna have to hedge his bets. Oh, there's a garbage truck in the way. Oh no.
Calvin agrees with that sentiment of
Ooh. Yeah, this is
even at
really,
his level.
really got to be hurting him right now. Just so many minor, just
Wow.
a diabolical first car.
Yeah, Kelvin has told me before this first car is one of the hardest strats in the run. And I 100%
And
agree.
he's proving himself right.
Yeah.
This is not a staged performance. That was real.
Oh, that just adds insult to injury. Homerofsteel having an awkward last car destruction, but
Does get the box there. At
Shouldn't be
least
too
he gets the box.
yep.
Oh, cheap viewers as well. Let's go.
Ain't no way.
Can we get cheap? Can we get cheap strats?
Whoa, that boost was. That boost was good.
No wasp either.
Coin 630.
You took my precious
Or Steel's 711.
the courage to take off my shirt in the station locker room.
As he enters into Apu.
Yeah, it should destroy itself in the one final hit, but no, it did. Okay. I mean, I was just going to make the joke saying regarding how Kelvin's run's gone so far. I wouldn't have been surprised if it had gotten out.
Yeah, usually I think when Kelvin talks about how hard this mission is, he's usually referring to the first truck. Which is what most people do, I guess. Unless you're Chris. Chris hates the third truck more for some reason.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, I tried, and I'm gonna. This is because we're at the lull of this game. I tried cream soda for the first time yesterday.
Oh, how was it? Did you like it?
It's very weird. It's a very bizarre feeling.
Why?
It is just carbonated water and sweetener. But you know, I don't know. It's
A
just
bit
maybe
more than that.
maybe drinks are a little bit more potent. But you get, I don't know. It's tasty, but it's very bizarre.
I like it quite a bit. It reminds me of like, I feel like it tastes like root beer if you just didn't have the essence of root beer, and I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, it's all right. My brother bought a bunch in. 'Cause, I don't know. He likes his sweet drinks.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't necessarily keep going for it, but
No, it's
Hey.
definitely like a once a year, if that sort of thing.
yeah, you have a try. You're like, oh yeah, it's tasty, and then you go, yep, back to the cola for me.
Yeah, you forget about it and then you try to give it another chance, like the next year. It's like me with Burger King. Every time I'm like, I gotta give it another chance. It can't be as bad as I remember. And then I go back and it's as bad as I remember.
Yeah. See, once again, since we're on the slightly more boring mission, the last time I went to Burger King, it was like the most dystopian nightmare I've ever seen in my life. So we go to Burger King at like, uh-oh, hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
this is a fail.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. The plot armor.
How?
That is incredible.
How has he gotten away with that?
Oh, my gosh.
Ow.
Check him, PC. Check him, PC.
If this was Kelvin's run, Kelvin would have failed that 3 seconds ago.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's criminal.
Homerofsteel with
Charge
a plot
this
armor.
man with theft. Yeah.
Businessman Social Club. Looks like a full NASA
But yeah, so I went to a Burger King, and it was at like 6 or 7, but it was just fully empty. Like there was just no one in there. But because it's like a fast food place, they're piping in like really like happy tunes, and it just doesn't fit weird because there's literally nobody in there except me and my mate, and no one else in the shop workers. And the food was pretty garbage, and I don't know, I just felt a bit depressed after being in there, which is not really what you're supposed to be. Ooh,
Oh, Kelvin, high hit and run as well. Oh no.
Which it's not how you're supposed to feel after just eating some delicious Burger King. But I've only had bad experiences with it.
That's how you're supposed to feel if you're on Kelvin's run right now, though. It's looking rough.
Yep.
Gets an early last drop.
Yeah, I don't
Does
know.
UK have those self-checkout counters yet?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're not
Like
in the Victorian
McDonald's.
age. It's been a McDonald's. Homer's still looking for some fast food here. Wanting to very quickly get him in the strap, collect all the diapers, and then move on to the next mission. Very clean.
Wow, I thought Kelvin missed the box for a second. The angle he came in on. He's just gonna have enough for the car built for Homer.
Now, if I were Kelvin, I'd be a little bit worried going into this one. But will he beat the current luck of his run? Will he beat it? Will he actually get a baby van?
No crash, let's hope.
True. Okay, good first hit. Alright, I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just still amazed that Homer still didn't fail it in 5-1, honestly.
No, that would have been a huge turning point for Kelvin if he did. Because that's a really long mission if you fail.
I don't know what he did or how he recovered, but my lord. I'd be thanking my lucky stars.
Which is your luckiest of stars.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, going for jump zone here. Tries to get a freebie. But we're just going to have to set the scene for the fast Wiggum push. Honestly, it's a strat that I understand why it's done, but I also just hate seeing it. Oh, no, wow. Really, really well done. Usually, most runners struggle to actually get them to continue. The car will go back. And it will flirt with like, I'm actually going the normal way. But no, not for Homerofsteel. Really clean, fast Wiggum push.
It makes no sense. I have brought glory to the name of NASA Pima Petalon. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Oh,
Someone ask a question for you, specifically Aqua.
oh, for me. In that instance, you typically have to push him twice because You push. You guide him into. You guide him into the road, and then you have to make sure he stays on the course and doesn't go back out and drive away. So, yeah, I'd say you have to do it twice. I could be wrong.
Calvin missed the strat here. He did go for jump zone, but I mean, he's not going to be happy about this.
I've seen such a four-wheel disgrace. Move it, Cracker.
On to never trust a snake.
I mean, it's good advice. I've never trusted a snake in my life. And look at where that's got me.
Full-time editor for Sid 3300.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Chris. Chris says, no, that's right. If you want the perfect fast outcome, you push him twice, but it's not necessary for him to progress. The second push is just to make you faster. Yeah. Yeah. The second push is kind of optimal if you want to avoid him trying to go back in on himself. Not the cleanest garbage truck for either runner. I mean, Homerofsteel didn't get the initial, like, kind of guiding him into the road. And Calvin's has kind of been a little bit lackluster with the drops. A bit out of the way. And we get to see the really fun strat that high-level runners do. Where you launch, car built for Homer, all the way onto this platform, and then just get to collect it backwards. I'm sure it feels quite cathartic to pull it off, but you know, as plebs, you know, let's go one step at a time.
I've seen CTD pull this off, and I'll live through him doing it, I guess.
Yeah. CTD is no mortal man.
No.
Nope. Serenaded. Homerofsteel is a honker. My god.
I think he just really likes his car horn.
Nice. Clean from Calvin as well. It's a very cool strat. You know, when you imagine what like a speedrun would look like, that's kind of what you want to see, because it is just kind of ridiculous. If you know how the first, if you know how the initial like main strat goes, it's just kind of wild.
I am the victim of chicanery most.
Also, like the little detail of just destroying the wasp and then not needing to collect the coins until afterwards.
Better hurry.
That one's also pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
There's a lot of things in this game where I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool strat. But like, I want to say like 80% of this game is just having really good fundamentals.
Yeah, for sure. Like all the skill has to come from somewhere. You can't rely on the game to give you a handout. A lot of it is just the hard graft. Armored truck on 200 FPS. Is it going to be bountiful for Homerofsteel? Ooh. Okay. That initial push really terrified me. Likely going for a freebie here. Yep, gets it. And the vend. That's a very clean up. That's almost a thing of art.
See if Kelvin can do the same.
Just between me and you, random object.
Like, out of my way, walking dude.
Put it in the Louvre. Yeah, Homerofsteel should. Well, his world record should be put in that museum. Kelvin gets a nice one as well.
No, I've really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
300
Homerofsteel
Calvin-
doing the reset.
Just having an extra check. I don't think he's feeling too good about this push.
Oh,
It's the
it
thing where
would
you
get
don't
stuck.
want it. You don't want it to be stuck under the stairs because that's where it will predominantly just kind of chill out and not destroy itself. But he's feeling comfortable enough.
Hello, fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot
Is
dog
he?
machine.
Really unsure. I think rightfully
And he
so.
was still a
Look at
little
this.
under. Whoa, yeah, he's still way under. There
Now
you
it's
go.
stuck. There we are. That
Oh,
should be it.
okay.
Now he's going to go backwards.
Homerofsteel with an interesting curator.
It works.
Oh yeah, I totally rule.
It doesn't.
I don't think he's too happy about that, but I mean, in a race format, maybe. I don't know.
Apu,
I mean, I can't imagine the runners have too many kind words about either of their runs. So, just, you know, prepare yourselves for that. Runners at the highest
No.
level are also probably the most critical. So, they know exactly what went wrong.
Lisa did it.
Maybe Kelvin will say booting up the game. That's where it all started.
Maybe Kelvin's gonna have the. Actually, never mind. Does Kelvin go to lower bracket? Does he get another chance or no?
Oh yeah, baby, bring it
I'm a little confused about the format.
I'm gonna make the uneducated guess and say probably goes to the lower.
That would be my guess as well.
That's if there even
Maybe
is.
he'll have another
That's
chance.
even if there is a lower bracket in this.
Allegedly. It's on the sheet, so I believe it.
Okay, good hit. Wow. Okay, it just got stuck. I thought it was just gonna reverse out, but no. A cleaner curator for Calvin.
Name is Bart. Out of my way, man. Hey, Kearney.
No, this isn't the final. No, this is the winners' final. This is.
Barney.
This is. Oh,
No problemo.
the bracket.
Okay, so we have the bracket of the sub 120 group. This is the winners final, which means the winners in this group. There is a second tier of people in this group who have lost their matches but still have another chance to qualify for the grand final. So I'm assuming if Kelvin loses this race, he drops down to there where he has one more chance to make it to the grand final.
yes.
That's how this bracket works.
Yeah, essentially, it's the group of uppers and lowers, right? Where, obviously, like I said, if as it goes, Homerofsteel will go on to the finals, and then the person who goes through the lower bracket, who wins the lower bracket, will then be the opponent. So it could easily be Kelvin if it continues, but it could be many others. The sub 120 group is very hotly contested. Kelvin has gotten hit and run. And just a lot of kind of spiraling out of control. Didn't manage to get into the hammer arm. It's I'm glad that the sixth time we've gone through the bracket, we actually finally have started to understand it.
So let's say Kelvin loses this race, he will face Chris in a losers final, and then
Yes.
the winner of that matchup will go to face Homerofsteel in the grand final.
You know that episode
Also,
of
the
SpongeBob?
next match.
No, sorry.
Which one?
You know the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick has given him advice through the walkie-talkie. Who's in
I
your
think
ear
I remember
telling you
that
this information?
I have my sources. Event organizer sources. Next matchup will be Ticker versus Derek in the upper finals.
Yeah.
I don't believe the other groups have a lower
No, I believe
bracket.
that is the actual final for the upper group.
Yeah, that's the. Not the grand final, but the upper final.
Brackets are confusing.
Yeah, maybe we work on communication.
Magnets, how do they work? I think about brackets.
Time to lay some rubber down.
They're all miracles.
I've seen confusing brackets in my lifetime, mainly in R6 tournaments.
Yeah, been there. Not with R6, but
CS.
can
I guess
you and
while we're
Sid
on this
race
mission-
in the lover bracket of the champs bracket.
This card
Excuse me.
McGregor, TV Bart Simpson, requesting one
The lover
The
bracket.
lover bracket. I didn't know Kane and Zlebo were racing.
Hey,
All right.
Zlebo,
we'll be in the lower. That'll be the real lower lover bracket final.
in the basement bracket.
Oh no, the basement, the sedimentary layer.
And there's perfect time for this as it is 6-3.
I forget what I was gonna say.
Uh,
Oh well, probably wasn't that important.
nothing you
Yeah,
say
the
ever is.
FMC.
Professor
That is true.
Bart Simpson.
I
Yeah, I
hope that's a
mean-
real thing.
By me.
A lot of competition so far. Like a really hotly contested tournament. It's been wild to see the amount of progression that we've seen throughout a lot of people competing in the tournament to kind of get to this point. Like now we have a top 7 like, of sub 120 runners, I believe. So like even like Ticker gets that sub 120 during a race. Now to face Derek, who I think is also recently PB2. Like the
Absolute
competition
cinema.
has been absolutely crazy within this. Well, we love you, Hufflechuff.
VOD's always up to rewatch. And
I'd
we have a
also
YouTube
say-
channel as well.
Yeah, if there are any VODs to watch, I would still suggest watching that Ticker versus Sid race. Absolutely crazy. Where Ticker finally gets the sub 120. Wow,
Have to believe me.
gold.
Oh, the moment when he comes in VC and
Trouble. Principal Skip.
lets it
Like-
all.
I was also a restreamer, so I was like, I could have this muted, but I could also have this moment be broadcast,
Oh, this is too cool.
and it was a risk I
I
was
think it's
willing
a
to
good
take.
call.
Eat my dust,
I
dust.
think it was the right call.
I wouldn't want to deprive him of his moment. Okay, this is this works somehow.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
looking
there,
at
there is
Calvin's-
a YouTube.
I should do that more often.
We don't actually have a link to it
If he doesn't believe me,
on our.
I can find it.
Do we have a command?
you got it.
I don't think we do.
For some road rage.
Oh, we
Yep,
do.
There we are.
Simpson
Lovely.
style.
There we go. There's the communication.
It's the best way to catch up on a bunch of the races you want to have seen. And CTD is a menace in terms of archiving all this stuff. So we love
Yeah,
you,
I've worked
CTD.
on some of CTD's spreadsheets before, and they get pretty crazy.
Okay, Calvin. Oh, he's not made the adjustment.
Wow.
unfortunate. Duff Truck says no, but fortunately,
Still works.
it still works. Yeah. Just precautionary final hit as well, in case he hadn't counted correctly. It's the freebie, double freebie. No.
That is totally awesome.
It just works.
And it's always kind of fun to see. It's fun to see the higher tier runners going for the even faster set to kill. Which to me would
Yeah,
put
it's-
hairs on my chest.
Have you ever attempted it just
No.
for fun?
No.
No,
I didn't do it.
I have, but no
Absolutely-
success, as you can
absolute
imagine.
nightmare fuel. Yeah, I mean, look at Homerofsteel's coins. 426.
I was looking at the timer, bro. Still had 8 seconds left at the end.
Dad,
Calvin just doing this the
Your service.
The old-fashioned way.
the old-fashioned way.
Whiskey chaser. I don't know if that even is an old-fashioned. I don't drink.
Nor do I.
I remember these being here before.
3 out of 4 of these people do not drink. I don't know if Kelvin.
Well,
I imagine
will
Kelvin does drink a bit.
occasionally.
Dropped my kebab.
You cheated, cheater!
2, 4, 6, 8.
Uh, how much different in terms of time for the fast and normal way? I don't know. I'm gonna give you the honest answer. I don't know.
It's a
I'm
few
sure-
seconds. It's not like insane if you don't do it and you're
It's
like
not
a
one you
low-level
have
runner.
to implement early. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's really only for like high caliber runners.
Yeah. Let them ride the small drink? Oh, definitely not. Expensive.
I know. Board.
Good boat jump for Kelvin there. Oh yeah, Blue Badge knows way too much about alcohol.
Driving here.
Come back here. Them's our sleeping on boards. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hop or a pillow now.
I remember listening to, I believe it was Vertic, the runner who mostly does like the small categories. That Vertic.
Yeah.
I remember him talking about how his methodology to figure out if someone's gonna have a good Homer 2 is he just adds 8 minutes onto the time. And then he actually realized, oh wait, yeah, 8 minutes is a crazy time. Why would not everybody can get an 8-minute Homer 2.
That is.
Hey, Vertic, a worldly man.
I mean, he's cracked it. Basically every category that isn't a main leaderboard category.
Yeah.
Looks harder than it is.
Also has some stories.
Lots of stories. He did a stream recently where he read his entire college thesis on the stream.
That's aura. That's aura right there.
That is aura.
How long
It
is
was
the
a bunch of
stream?
mathematics. It was very long. I could not
7
understand
hours straight.
most of what he was saying. I think I have a screenshot. I'll send it your way.
But both runners in the final march, Homer 2, still very finicky. I mean, Homer 2 can cost runners races. We've seen that for sure. I mean, I feel like everybody remembers the, I believe it was Zedaren and Chris, where
Oh, yeah.
one of them went for a super speedy 7.6, or even 7.2 maybe, and it didn't work, and then suddenly the other runner was ahead. It's been a while since that race happened, but that one still reigns supreme in my brain. Mostly because I think Kelvin also said, please don't go for super speedy, and then he went for super speedy and then lost the race.
Power plant, but I'm bored of this level.
I put it in mute chat if you're curious.
Crashing time.
Average shot runner.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
lot of
that's-
smart people.
That's
In
a
the
lot.
shark
That's a
court.
lot of maths.
Now to just get out of the path of the tractor beam.
Oh, Homer still teetering on the wasp, dancing around it. The wasp is driving him down further deep into the ground.
I need to find. Sweet. Let's do this thing.
But I mean, it's all to play for. One mistake could really
Can you come and get
make all
me?
the. Oh god, it's got a school
Come on,
bus. Let's go.
back rubs.
Could make all the difference in the world.
Just call me Air Homer.
We've all seen a runner get to 7.4, get 7.5, and not be able to pull it off. So,
So long,
but
suckers.
that looks good.
I have no insurance.
We'll see how Calvin's goes for this section.
Good lineup. It's a good amount of speed. Awkward bounce. Still avoids managing to fail the mission. Good old spinneroonie. Okay, fine. No, I've just seen some horror stories where you go a bit far ahead and then suddenly you fail the mission. Okay, gets the immediate hit. Bounces ahead and straight out. Homerofsteel is making light work of this Homer 2. He is almost 2 missions ahead.
Hasta la vista, suckers.
It is crazy the amount of, like, I guess small mistakes Homerofsteel has made, but yet he still gets a time that's probably gonna rival Calvin's PB.
Yeah, it is kind of insane. Well, let's not tempt fate. Having a bit of a jumpy. Gets jump zone. I'm never worried.
Should be a fellow.
You can tell how kind of going for super speedy. Looks good. Yeah, you can see how confident the runner is playing around jump zone because, you know, a lot of other runners would just be flopping around the place like a fish out of water. One's PB, it's a 1:17:02. I think.
1:17:03. Close enough.
That's 1 second off.
You're good. It's only a second, as some would say.
Zooming in.
Where'd you get that? Sweet. All right, I'll work the pedals and you steer.
Gotta get jump zone here.
Yeah, that's just the kind of runner Homerofsteel is at this point.
And jump zone's been given.
When this is over, I'm hitting the sun.
As Calvin's about to start 7-6. But will he manage to get in cleanly? Absolutely. No, absolutely nothing has gone that wrong in this Homer 2. Yet.
Yeah. Pause. See Kelvin lining that up. Oh.
I'll just do it. It's fine. I'll just do it. So Homerofsteel gets a 1:18:02. GG. I'll be honest, I didn't set up the single race that up or layout.
Okay.
Oh, did I? Did I?
Oh.
I did
It'll
not.
do.
I did not. And an ad as well. Make it stop.
Oh,
Make it
no.
stop. Make it stop.
Awesome to the max.
Only 59 seconds slower than Kelvin's PB. That's crazy.
Yeah, 8-10 Homer 2. It's definitely didn't have too many issues with Homer 2.
We had to say dickety, 'cause the Kaiser had
At verdict, was it a good Homer too?
Yeah, true. The Vertix law, it does check out.
speed thingy.
yeah, I mean, looking to get like a 120. Here is Kelvin with like a high 119. It's definitely not going to be too happy with this run. A lot of just not anything world ending, but still a lot of things that are and the bounce back in. Oh, come on. All right, we're good. Phew. Yeah, it's just kind of nothing, like a lot of small things that have added up to just make it like a much worse time.
You mentioned him earlier. I completely forgot Vertic had a 748 Homer 2, which was the world record at one point. But
that is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, Homerofsteel
And
2 seconds faster.
Into the beam. GG's. Kelvin gets a 1:20:23. All right, I've not put the times in, so
Wow, Kelvin destroyed this race.
oh, that's just his name. There we go. Classic.
Hello, Kelvin. I
This
imagine
game
not too
is
happy.
so ass, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck was any of that? I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like it felt like even the smaller bits at the end, it was so close but not enough, and that just lent you to losing out on so much like time.
Yeah, it's just like so much shit I haven't seen before, and like I don't know, just the smallest things just kept piling up. Just random stuff out of my control. Like I don't know, man. The game's just not fun when you have runs like this, and this is like literally all this game has been for me lately. Like, I didn't even want to play in the first place. I only scheduled this because I got pinged like 4 times. Yeah, like the 2-5 escape, that was like the start of it really. It just like sums up the entire run. Like how that didn't escape, I have no idea. Literally full speed into the fountain and he's still following me, like, okay, bro.
And I think even
Go
in
fuck yourself.
comparison, the funniest bit is obviously Homerofsteel in 5-1 came so close to failing it, like through the tunnel, and I don't even know how or what divine intervention crept in, managed to save it and didn't fail it. Obviously, made the joke that in your run definitely would have failed it. That's just how it went. It's absolutely insane.
So yeah, it seems we have the same thoughts about our runs.
Yeah. Homer still says that run actually made me want to stop playing this game for a long time.
Yeah,
This game
I
is
don't know
not
what
fun
any of that
anymore.
was, man. Like in 6-1 as well, when I just got like a random huge speed boost down the hill,
Yeah.
and I had to like do a 360 to go down the log shortcut. Just small stuff like that really just started to piss me off. There's just so much of it, man. Like this game is so annoying lately. Oh well.
I suppose with that said, the that I my limited understanding means that Homerosteel is now set to be in the grand finals.
Yeah, that is
Pause.
true.
And what you're now going to the lower?
The losers finals against
Yeah,
Chris,
the
yeah, and then
losers
the winner of
finals.
that goes against Homerofsteel.
Yeah, so that is what we're set for. Should be a pretty hotly contested race. The next race in terms of the tournament is Ticker versus Derek on the 28th of July at 3 a.m., which is going to be a time. I'm sure Kane will hop in on that one.
Oh, I sure hope so. I'll have to see the timing though.
Yeah. Homer still saying
Anyway.
the winner of the losers finals is unlucky because that means he'll have to play one more time.
I'm not even kidding. I low key agree with him. Like after that run, I just don't want to play the game, bro.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be like that, I don't want to play, but I guess I don't have a choice.
But I mean, yeah. Well, that said, though, thank you, Kelvin and Homerofsteel, for that race. It was good fun. Thank you, Kane, for joining me. And thank the glorious Restream me. No. Yeah. I'm going to play this thing now. Everybody catch us in the next race to see Ticker versus Derek.